It is finally April, and that means we are in the first quarter of the year. And this month, we are going to look at a creative way to deal with our feelings, to express those emotions, especially when they were brought on by other people. Now, when we are talking about transformation, we could imagine that a little blob could represent someone and how that color or person plays a role in the thing you want instead of what is really happening to you. Now, we can play this imagination game in our sketchbook journals to help ourselves grow and develop a better mindset in relation to the thing that just happened. And that's why we're bringing in all these creative practices. Now, I just want to mention our blend for this month. I'm talking about our essential oil blend. So, yes, I did create a little spread that I will trickle throughout this video. Now, I do go over the entire process of creating the Aroma Journal, and these specific lessons are available in the Self-Mastery membership. There are links below if you want to join. So that you can see what the spread looks like and how I came about all of it. But the essential oils we are mixing up this month are 6 drops of vanilla essential oils. Then we are looking at 4 drops of cedarwood. And yes, again, bringing in that the reason I've added orange essential oil again is because it is such an affordable oil. And even if you just use that one oil, you could have immense benefits. Now, I do want to tell you about all of the effects you could experience from this wonderful blend that I'm calling divine creativity, that little bit of imagination and creativity as we go along. Now, I do want you to feel inspired at all times. And because we are focusing on how to work through emotions this month, it's really important to also stay grounded and to be in control of your mind and those emotions and feelings that bubble up. Now, cedarwood essential oil is one of those oils that just bring in perspective into your mind when you start using it. And I'm not only talking about smelling it, you could also infuse this blend, a small amount of it, into a little bit of jojoba oil or cream or lotion and apply it to your skin. I even sometimes put a little bit of cedarwood in the nape of my neck to help me stay grounded mentally so that I don't go off a tangent with these negative emotional thoughts that sometimes store trauma in our bodies. Now, if something traumatic happens, you could easily use this blend to help you through those negative emotions. And as I've mentioned before, trauma is held in the cells of our body. And because that tension just binds itself in that specific spot, our body starts building up this toxic. Scientists are still scratching their heads doesn't feel about the good majestic cedarwood and how it encourages us to move those traumatic events in the tissues of our body. Now, it's very clear that this significant change can help to rebuild the cells in a significant way without us having to rely on all kinds of external things. But this is just working on that emotional level of your body. It's not a replacement for your medication, and by no means your doctors and your stop using. But I do want you current to add cedarwood essential oil to bring in some kind of relief and also stabilize those runaway thoughts when it comes to your own healing. Cedarwood was claimed to be a really deep meditation and prayer aid. What shall we say? Maybe, you know what it means to be earthed, to be grounded. And I think cedarwood is that missing link sometimes that we need to stay fully grounded in our bodies, in our emotional state, and in that elusive part of ourselves that we sometimes just cannot pin down. And it's that part that lets the mind just go off on a tangent instead of calming itself so that you can rationally think through things. When you use cedarwood, that aromatic fragrance of that strong, sturdy tree helps you to see the bigger picture. And when you can see that bigger picture, then more clarity builds up in layers that help you take action forward. Researching and finding out what it will do for you don't just come from my own experience. And when it comes to your current present awareness, I want you to feel that deep quiet within, so deep that you can start hearing your heartbeat and discover a truth that was previously not there for you to see. Now, enhancing this through vanilla and all the things that we could bring to the table. I mean, vanilla in itself needs an entire video to describe the essence and the way vanilla can help you, especially through healing and reviving your senses so that you don't feel that deep loss and difficultness when it comes to making new decisions. I do want to mention that if you've ever used frankincense, frankincense is that feeling of comfort where cedarwood and vanilla is almost like liberating yourself from the bonds that do not allow you to grieve a certain situation. And when you need to mourn something or go through something hard or difficult, it's really good to use a combination of these two oils to capture that sacred essence of that memory without causing any further pain. So when we've wrapped ourselves in the fullness of this mysterious blend that I call divine creativity, we do start to feel a stress relief and a release of anxiety, and also at times getting that gut feeling to work on our behalf. This blend will also calm your nervous system, and I do want to encourage you to use it throughout the month of April, thereby giving you personal insights so that you find your own results. Everything in life is a road to discovery, and if you can use this blend to discover your own way of healing, then it will have been a better way for you to deal with things. This is going to be instead of me just telling you blend to drop into your humidifier. You could even drop 1 or 2 drops into the melted wax of a candle while you're busy with your mindfulness practices. And it's also going to help you connect to some part of yourself that maybe was lost before. So this also brings me to what we are going to do as the theme and topics of April. And we are going to create characters that will help us going to do showcase the new narratives in our lives. A creative activity of creating little characters. Now, the characters are going to be really easy, and I am going to be there to help you draw them, to help you discover how to take these little blobs of color and turn them into the little faces that could reveal a blessing in disguise. And once you can see the blessing in any situation, I am sure you're going to take back from each and every relationship in your life something valuable that you can use to grow, to blossom, to become your best self. And in doing so, also release the stuff that do not serve you anymore. Every page you are going to create in your journals will be something creative that you can use to connect to yourself. It can help you through challenging situations and also bring some kind of relief. And it will also help you to guide you through yourself while finding those little golden nuggets that you need to make life so much better. And I want you to find the strength this month to see things in a new perspective so that you can tap into your own divine creativity. And so I hope you'll enjoy divinity, creating that little God particle that was given to you that you may have lost along the way. All right, get those oils ready. And go and mix up your little blend. I cannot wait for you to see how we are going to bring all of this together for you to have a really happy and fabulous April.